Okay, guys, welcome to my new live stream. So I had promised Piggy Inc. for a while that I would be doing a review of Ultimate Spider-Man 2. It's hard to believe that both Ultimate Spider-Man and Ultimate Spider-Man 2, both of his fan films, came out this year. But I thought I'd do. Let's start. So, for those of you who have not seen my top 7 best fan films list, I believe that was on the list. That was like maybe I think it was number 6. Um, it was a good fan film. Granted, there were flaws, and I'm doing this right now, to as a tribute since Spider-Man: A New Age is coming out. His newest fan film, his rebooted fan film, and Spider-Man: A New Age looks pretty awesome. Um, there's a reaction where I basically spread my legs apart watching it. Yeah, but yeah. So today we are going to be reviewing Ultimate Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man 2. So my thoughts on it. It was a good fan, I think, with Venom. I thought Venom was kind of rushed. I believe there were just things about Venom that I wish they had taken more time on. I wish they had taken more time on the symbiote to kind of establish the symbiote and Peter's relationship with the symbiote. It was like all of a sudden, hey, boom, what's his name? Can you guys hear me? Oh yeah, let me just make sure you guys can hear me. But it just felt like a lot of like the Sinister Six kind of came in, so then they kind of just pushed the Venom thing out of the way. But Piggy Inc. has admitted some of the flaws, but unique. You could see there was effort put into it, and in films like these, effort is pretty much the most important thing. But you could see there was effort put into it, and in films like these. Yeah, sorry. Let me get back. Oh, hi, Killer Chris. I just read your comment. But yeah, in instances like these, effort is really what matters when it comes to fan films. Effort is really what matters, and a lot of people tend to hate on fan films, and I think it's okay to give constructive criticism because I give constructive criticism all the time. But for instance, like people like Killer Chris right now who are commenting, he gets a lot of hate, which is unfortunate. And I mean, it's okay to give constructive criticism, like saying stuff like, "Oh, maybe this part of the plot maybe character development could be better, or something like this." But I mean, just to say stuff like, "Oh, well, the acting was bad," or there weren't enough explosions, or the special effects weren't good. They don't have the budget, and part of what I'm trying to do with the Spider-Man, my newest fan film, my first fan film, is it's to show that you don't need a good uh, amount of special effects. Good fan film. It's almost like special effects take a back seat for plot and character development. And the best, it's really a great, you know, that's really what I'm just trying to prove. Um, and like even like the final scene, the climax, isn't like a big gigantic explosion battle. It's just two men talking. Is going to be a big scene. We have yet to film it, but it's going to be pretty pretty big. We filmed a little bit of that scene, I think, but it's going to be pretty big. Let me try and invite Killer Chris. Killer Chris told. Thank you, Killer Chris. Here, if you guys want to join the stream, I'm going to put the link in the description below. Thank you, Killer Chris, for telling everybody that, I'm streaming. There we go. Okay. But yeah, with fan films, effort is really just what counts. It's not the big explosions, and people have to remember that. I think people raise the bar too high, and people forget many times that you don't need good special effects to make a good movie, or a good fan film, in this opinion, and this, in this situation. But like I was saying, Piggy Inc. put effort into this. There were a lot of things he couldn't do, but there were a lot. I had seen him work a lot on it, and he put a lot of effort into this, and some of it wasn't great. It definitely paid off, especially when you look at the scenes. For instance, when what's his name, Peter is talking to Harry. A lot of the lines were just great, where he's talking to Uncle Ben. He says power or responsibility and all that. But again, I wish I think my biggest thing is I wish they had taken more time to outline what the symbiote was doing to his life. It was like he got into one battle and it's like, oh, I'm really brutal, and then Uncle Ben's like, oh, stop this, take it off. I wish they had just maybe taken a little bit more time just to say, okay, this is what this is the suffering Peter has to go through when he has the symbiote on him. But at the same time, I still really think, and it was definitely an improvement over the last one. As far as cast goes, the casting was superb, in my opinion. Piggy Inc. did a great. Marcos Lee, I'm going to miss him as Peter Parker. Zach Talbot was a great replacement as Harry Osborn. Just a great film. For a film that just puts so much, that has just so much effort poured into it, it was just really, really well done. So yeah, I'd give it about an 8 out of 10. And if anybody wants to join the stream, they can. About an 8 out of 10. I'm not seeing anybody for a new live stream really soon. Don't worry.